This video walkthrough will take a look at global content blocks, how they are administered through the system and how they present information on pages through the CMS websites. This video will not go into what features are included in global content blocks, as that can vary from site to site. This is simply to explain to you how those global content blocks work. First of all, in order to access global content blocks, you can either go through the content menu on the home page, and you'll see here under content, global content blocks, or you can go to content and global content blocks up the top. When you go into this section, you'll see here, for example, we've got a global content block called GMAP. If we open that up, you can see in here the information that sits behind that global content block, and what it is a map, a Google map. Now if we go back to that global content block list, you'll see here that there is a second column which says tag to use this block, and next to GMAP it says global content name equals GMAP. You need to take note of that tag. Now let's have a quick look at the demo site so we can see how that map fits in. If we have a look there's the map. It's placed on the Google Map page. So you see, if we click on Google Map, it takes us through to show us that. What that means is that the information that comes from the GMAP global content block ends up on the Google Map page. Let's have a look at how that's set up. Go back into the admin side of things and we'll go into content and pages. We'll scroll down until we find our Google Map page. Here it is. If we click on that now, let's take a look at what the page looks like in the back end. Here you can see Google Map $100 matches up with the text at the top, and then directly beneath that is global content name equals GMAP. So that's the tag for that map's global content block. And as you can see, when we look at the site, it pulls that information from that global content block to display on the page. If we go back into content to global content blocks again, you'll notice one here for banner images, for cart, footer. Quite often you'll have social media links maybe in here as well. YouTube videos are set up through this same way. You create the information in a global content block and then simply paste the relevant tag onto the page on which you wish it to appear. And that completes this walkthrough on global content blocks.